So I just almost lost my balance. Let's make cookies when I am, losing energy today. Anyway, so now we have to get flour, baking soda, and salt into a small bowl. Okay, got the bowl. Why do I feel like that? I kind of sound like that. I don't know. I felt that my neighbors are loud. Anyways, I have been watching so many zombie stuff. Like, Disney, if you want, to have, a person to be in Zombies 5, call me up. I'm here. I'll be there. I will be on set. I will be there. I just have to get better at singing. Moonwalk. That was not a moonwalk. Okay. Anyways. Measuring cups. That was loud. Measuring. What do you call these? Measuring cups? Y'all, I promise this is not my first time baking. Okay. So, by the way, if you see on this that it says, if anywhere you see that it says 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, it is not 2 of the 1/4. It is 2 cups of flour and then 1/4 cup. I know it is confusing, but that is what it is. I might want to grab a spoon also. But, I am going to be talking to you guys about, sorry, am I even in the camera? School. Because I did a video about it, but my microphone was not working the entire time and I did not know that. So now I have to that's the thing I should do today. I should test both of them and charge them up and make sure that they're working, because I got those both for Christmas, so I don't want anything to happen. Okay, so 2 cups of flour, and it's gonna be right in front of the camera. Is that bad? Stovetop is not that warm yet, so okay. Excuse me, but anyways, so in the summer, so I was doing online for 2 years, and what happened was that my parents were like, well, maybe you should try going back to public school. There was a private school, and I was like, I don't know, and my private school right now is actually way better than public school, I personally think. Everyone is so much, kinder to each other. They are so sweet. They are nice. We goof around a bunch, have fun with each other. If you hear a sneeze in the background, just know that that's my cat. Anyways, but I at first did not want to go to the school, but then I met some friends. I got into a friend group and stuff. They had been there before. I've never been to the school, so that was my first year. But I was already struggling kind of with school. It was going good, but the schoolwork was just too much for me. Because I felt like that I had no other time in my life for anything else that I wanted to do. And, which I'm not really doing much, but, obviously I want to do stuff outside school, relax, but also let my brain think and stuff. Well, certain ways I let my brain think. I don't want it to think, yeah. Just going all crazy and stuff. But anyways, sorry, that was a really long pause. But anyways, so my parents decided to have me go back to online school, which I was a tiny bit in the decision, but it was mostly their decision because they were like, we're the parents and stuff, which I agreed with. But it was also hard for me because I was like, I'm not going to be with my friends. But we were able to figure something out. I am full-time online, but I do one class at my private school. So that is very nice. And I still get to see people, and my classes are 2 days a week. So yeah, and I get to go early, hang out with my friends after lunch, and And yeah, so that is gonna be super fun because then I get to hang out with my friends still. And yeah, but with all the acting stuff, I am, you know, like, because obviously, like, there's so many people out there who, like, well, obviously, because my parents' jobs right now, we couldn't really, like, you know, go out to an acting job because of, I guess, you know, like, my parents' job. Like, my dad could work remote, definitely. Like, he could probably be able to make that happen because he, like, works from home. He had to work from home for, like, an entire week because he had a cold, and obviously at his job, it's, like, you know, everyone's gotta stay healthy and stuff. He doesn't work, like, he's not a doctor or nurse, so. What other jobs can you, like, not be sick for? I mean, like, I guess all the jobs. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, I feel like the whole entire time I've been talking, I'm just pouring flour. And a baby crying. I'm kidding. Shh. I'm kidding. I'm not that talented. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish this and then I'll get back to you on talking. Hopefully I don't stop remembering what I was trying to say. Okay, finally done with the flour. So, now let's get back to what I was talking about. Sorry. Anyways, so with my parents' jobs, I wouldn't be able to, like, go out to, like, very many acting jobs. Well, at least especially with probably my mom's job. But my school, I have way more flexible times. So honestly, like, especially with, like, online school, you can, like, go remote. Like, you can go into another state and still do your schoolwork. So I think that personally, if I were to do acting right now, I could still make time for it. But it, like, I just want to make sure that, like, I'm committed to it. But I would start off, I would start off very small because obviously I'm literally, I'm only 16 right now. I am turning 17 very, very, very soon, like at the end of this month soon. Yeah, so I have to, you know, like, but I still, especially when I was really little, I was absolutely obsessed with acting. Like, it was my whole entire life. Like, I wanted to do acting so badly. I wanted to be super famous, but now I'm not wanting to be super famous. I just, you know, want to do some acting. Like, I want to make that little girl happy. Like, I want that little girl to be like, what was that little girl? I want that little girl to look and be like, oh my gosh, she did it. She got there. Oh, like, that'd be so cute. Especially because that I wrote a note to myself for 2030. I cannot open it yet. I have to open it in 2030. Y'all, I got like 5 years left. Less than 5 years. But 5 years, I think I can get an acting job. And you know what? That means that I got an acting job. I got it. Oh yeah. I can't with myself. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that I did not do that because I might be a little bit embarrassed after that. Okay, now I have to take 1 teaspoon. Okay, 1 teaspoon baking soda, teaspoon, okay. What? Right, this baking soda? Yes, okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, and then I have to keep the teaspoon out because it's salt next. Okay, salt. But you can't see that in the camera, but this heart thing was like moving and I was like, Urgh. It's like, is it gonna fall? Yeah, by the way, this just, oh, my dad attached it. Okay, never mind. But, so now I gotta take 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna show you guys I'm gonna put the bowl over here. Show you guys that, I promise, you can see it right here. It's like, I promise it's coming out. Okay, that's probably, okay. Teaspoon salt. Oh, I still need a teaspoon for later. But anyways, so now I just gotta mix up the salt. By the way, comment down below. Do you guys like, I'm gonna stir this together. But do you guys clean up while you're cooking, baking, or do you clean up after? Because I feel like that I personally like maybe when I'm like taking a break and like everything is like ready to go, or I never. Thank you. I just thought of something. I should try and beat the thing on there, but I don't know if that's gonna. I don't think that that's ever gonna work. But nothing's impossible in this world. That's what I like to think. I like to think in my mind nothing's impossible in this world. Anyways, I realized that I got sidetracked. But I feel like that I honestly, like, I don't clean up until, like, sometimes I'll clean up, like, during it, but then also, like, I don't really wait until, like, everything's done. I'm realizing that I'm getting really hot, and I'm realizing why. I'm standing right next to the stove, oven, whatever it's called. Okay. Anyway, so I think that is good for now. So now we're gonna take, so now we have to get 2 sticks of butter. Butter. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Yeah, okay. 2 sticks of butter. I think I watched too much of Freya Sky this morning. Do I sound like her? I don't think I do. It would be absolutely amazing to meet her. I think if she gave me singing lessons, I'd be with like one of the pros, because her singing voice, top notch. It is amazing. I got to see them perform live. That was amazing. Her vocal cords, her voice, amazing. Like, wow. Okay, I'm trying to peel the wrapper of the butter. Should we count how many times I say butter? No, that's too much editing. Y'all, no one else edits my videos. I do. I edit my own. So, if you guys are like, don't you have so much time to edit videos? Yes, but surprisingly, I like to do all my editing like later in the day. I like to do it like at night. I don't know. I guess during the day is like when I do stuff, and then nighttime is when I edit stuff. But I can't really do that before I go to bed. But it's like the thing that I want to do. I like want to sit in bed and like edit stuff. I don't know. But obviously not go to bed too late. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I keep on burping. Anyways, okay. I gotta take this out. Do not want it to overheat on the stove. So I'm going to, yes, I have to melt it first, but I'm gonna put it in for like 25 seconds. So I'll be back. Okay. I'm gonna put it in for just a little bit longer, by like 15 seconds. I want it to be a little bit more smooth. Yeah, I did just put a couple things away. But, okay, so bowl's in there, I knew that. Then I need granulated sugar. Is that how you say it? Yes. Okay. I need that, which I already have out, and then I need the brown sugar. Okay. That is for sure melted. Okay. So then I need sugar, brown sugar, vanilla extract. Okay. I got the vanilla. So now I need. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I wasn't really trying to. I was sort of trying to sing good, but also not. Guys, I'm not a singer, and I hope to be one. I hope to have such a good. What is the word that I'm looking for? I hope to have a really good voice someday. Really weird noise out there. Okay. 3/4 cup. That is in here. 3/4 cup. That's not 3/4 cup. That is. It's like stuck on the bottom. I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay. So instead of actually using a spoon, we're going to go like this. Oh, that was a thick chunk. Why are there so many chunks? I don't know if that's normal to have a whole bunch of chunks in there.